discuss all of this, let's go now to Cape Town. Our correspondent Sam Bradpiece is standing by. Sam, first of all, the government clearly concerned enough about the violence that it's deploying the army today. How serious do you think this unrest is?
Yeah, this announcement from the South African Defence Forces that they would be deploying in Gauteng province, that's home of the financial hub Johannesburg, and the administrative capital Pretoria, as well as KwaZulu-Natal, Jacob Zuma's homeland, is certainly a major announcement. You have to remember that before Mr. Zuma's imprisonment, his supporters, including notably his son, Edward, had warned of unrest, should that happen, should Mr. Zuma go to prison. And now we're here. 6 people killed so far, more than 200 people arrested by the police, businesses looted, cars burnt. It certainly does look as though Zuma supporters are really fulfilling their promise, it must be said. The authorities, of course, will be hoping that the deployment of the armed forces will get the situation under control. On Sunday night, the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa, warned that criminality would not be tolerated. So we're yet to see, really, how the authorities managed to get the situation under control.
And Sam, meanwhile, we have this court proceeding ongoing today as we speak. Jacob Zuma's lawyer is speaking on his behalf today. What can you tell us about those proceedings?
Mr. Zuma's lawyer is essentially arguing that the imprisonment of Mr. Zuma himself, and more accurately, the sentence, was in itself unconstitutional. They said that Mr. Zuma wasn't given adequate time to defend himself against the contempt charges. Now, this is really what their legal argument is hinging on. They said that Mr. Zuma wanted, in fact, to comply with the contempt hearings, but was too financially constrained and ill to do so. Now, Mr. Zuma's critics will be arguing that he actually had many opportunities to present himself both in front of the Zondo Commission and in front of the Constitutional Court to try and challenge this sentence, but that he simply failed to do so because he wanted to delay what many in South Africa see as ultimately justice.
Sam Bradpiece for us there in Cape Town. Thank you very much indeed.